Or maybe if the car is hot or whatever, reaches a certain temperature, all doors just automatically open.
I like that.
So in Vegas, all the car doors
just pop right open.
Until that turns into another, lawsuit when the door flings open and hits somebody in the head. Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys, where we do some serious news out here. There was a car crash in the end of November of last year via a Tesla Cybertruck that was speeding, ran into a tree, and here's the problem.
They kill themselves?
Well, that's too strong to start. We'll get back to that. 3 victims ended up dying in this crash, and the rear passengers reportedly were unable to escape. Now, let me ask you guys a question. You guys have all been in Teslas, right?
What do you mean?
You guys have you guys been in a Cybertruck as well?
I've not been in a Cybertruck.
It's really fun. It's really nice.
Shout out to Cybertruck.
Okay, so anybody who's familiar with the Tesla, okay, you guys know that they have the push button door opens, right? You just push a button, it opens. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the handles on the outside where you
No, you press it and it goes.
Yeah. But do you guys also know that there is a manual function
Nope.
door handle?
I would have been fucked. If it goes into the ocean and I'm in a Tesla, I would have been fucked.
You just hitting the button the whole time?
Yeah.
I mean, in the ocean.
What's the manual one? Can you pop off like an armrest and there's a hidden handle or something?
No, it's actually just right there.
Oh.
Yeah, it just looks, it's like smoothly integrated in the door handle. So you wouldn't have assumed it was a handle unless you knew there's actually a regular car handle here.
That'd be nice if they would have told us.
I think there's the argument.
I didn't even know how to open the Tesla door on the outside.
Me too.
So there is a girl who died in the car accident, and it's important to know that she's kind of fine because everybody sympathizes when somebody's a little bit more.
Hell yeah. You don't want wasted puss?
Yeah, but she looked like a teenager.
Shit.
Okay, we'll take the photo down now, just in case. That's good catch, Joe. Good catch. We don't want to get.
So what happened? The car went up in flames?
So her name is Krista, and her parents are suing the company, Tesla, as onlookers were unable to remove her from the car that was going up in flames.
Because it was like us who were like, what the fuck? And then we're trying to hit the button and shit.
Yeah.
Can't get it.
And the car's probably hot as fuck because it's a Cybertruck. It's all steel and shit.
So she's 19. She was riding the backseat of a Cybertruck along with Jack Nelson, age 20, while Soren Dixon, age 19, was driving.
She's a legal teen.
Did you say that she was 19 right now because you felt uncomfortable about what you had previously?
I just had to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Tesla vehicle smashed into a retaining wall and tree at high speed in San Francisco and burst into flames. 3 of the college students died, while a 4th passenger managed to escape after an onlooker smashed the windscreen with a tree branch. The family of Nelson also filed a lawsuit, as both claimed the design of the doors of the electric vehicle from Elon Musk's company made it nearly impossible for the children to escape.
And the windshield wasn't supposed to break because remember he said that it was supposed to be like super bulletproof, and then he threw that thing and it broke.
I believe it was a door that was supposed to be bulletproof.
Well, he was talking some mad shit about the windows, and then he immediately broke it.
Yep.
So Tesla, again, they're pioneers for car doors that open or shut with the push of a button, and the latches rely on a 12-volt battery separate from the high-voltage battery that drives the Cybertruck's electric motor. So if a crash happens to cut off the power, the electronic door might not function, which was the case in this particular incident.
Oh, damn.
The lawsuit claims that Nixon and Krista survived the crash with minor injuries, but then couldn't escape the burning vehicle as it had lost power and the electronic door release system failed.
Yeah, so sad.
The students are said to have died of burns and smoke inhalation from being trapped inside, with the suits claiming the manual door releases were too hard for them to locate.
Locate or not even know.
So that's kind of like the larger issue here. The claim basically is saying that it's like it would be nice if you would have like educated or it was easy to understand or it was intuitive to know that there is a manual door and you're not just relying on this electronic thing you think you can't get out.
Is this where we go to a world where like you have to paint the handles red or something?
No, but I do like analog shit. Like, I mean, that's one of the reasons I turned my car back in. The new tech shit, I really don't like it.
Bart likes doing this with the windows.
Yeah, he misses that.
I like automatic windows. But then like I don't know if your car does it, but like the new Teslas, they don't even have a shifter.
Oh yeah, I still have toggles, yeah.
Yeah, you have to go like this.
On the screen.
I'm like, imagine you have to make an emergency 3-point turn. Like if you're a fucking like a detective, whatever, right? And the days of like are over. You have to go click. Like you can't even make emergency maneuvers. That's crazy.
Yeah, because our job, we do a lot of we turn we make people do U-turns a lot, and it's always the Tesla that goes ding, stuck in that one angle,
They don't know how to U-turn.
or they're just trying to find it. Maybe
Because you have to swipe to shift. So imagine going reverse, and then you go, and then swipe to drive, and then swipe to reverse, instead of like.
It's not intuitive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
compared to like a Tacoma, we could just go.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna drive cars under 1996.
Yeah.
1996.
And then now I want a window like this because I get worried. Like, what if I get trapped in the ocean and I gotta fucking open up?
Yeah, but those tend to break a lot too.
Or you
though.
could have one of those window breaker things just on the side.
Oh yeah.
or on your keys.
Dude, my mom used to watch way too much Oprah, and Oprah one time had an expert on who like was teaching women how to use this one tool to break the window. And then my mom was like, "I have to buy this." And I'm like, "We don't even live near water, Mom." And she's just like, "I have to have this now."
In case she falls in.
Like for no reason.
Do you guys remember that one tool? It was like an emergency. It had the thing.
Cuts the
It also
seatbelt.
had a cuts the
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And then it had
That's
like a
sick.
couple of things on it, but no one has it anymore.
No, all you need is like I keep a knife in my car. So
Yeah,
you just have it. You
same.
just throw that against the glass.
Damn.
Or the
That's
button
sad,
of
though,
the
man.
knife. Yeah,
That's fucking sad.
She is
dude.
beautiful, man, and then it sucks, wasted life because they couldn't find a door handle, and it's someone's kid, a daughter, 19-year-old.
There's a beautiful guy too. There's a lot of good looking people that
It was in Florida.
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah. So both the wrongful death suits are seeking unspecified punitive damages against Tesla. The claim says rear passengers like Jack were left with only a concealed mechanical release that was obscure, non-intuitive, and highly unlikely to be located or operated in the smoke and chaos of a post-crash fire. Now, granted, all the victims had cocaine, alcohol, and other substances in their systems at the time, with the California Highway Patrol having also stated that impaired driving and speeding were both factors in the crash.
They probably were going fucking 100. If you smash into a tree and a retaining wall, that's crazy.
But all of us have partied, and I don't think that any of us deserve to die from partying.
And I think too, like, if you're doing cocaine, aren't you like hyper aware?
Yeah, aren't you like reversed?
With a drunk and high.
Oh, right.
I think when Taika gets of age, I'm gonna buy him like a fucking 1980s Jeep that can't go past 50 miles an hour. I'm like,
Anything past that is a speed
I'm
wobble.
like,
Ooh.
yeah. That way, if you bump into anything, you're good.
They're dead, not you.
Yeah.
It is tragic. I'm definitely not taking a side. I do have a Tesla, obviously. I do think anybody who buys a certain type of because now we're not just talking about cars, we're talking about tech. We're talking about like the hardware of like a technological machine. It's like you need to at best educate yourself on how to like use the tech.
That's why I don't even go with tech, 'cause I know I'm too dumb for that shit.
Yeah, but okay, Anthony, think about this. Who's driving? Probably the owner of the vehicle, right? The people in the back, you don't give them a tutorial on how to use the car every time.
No, like I said, I do think it sucks. That's why I'm just saying like I'm not taking a side on it. I'm just saying like you're going into a imagine the switch from manual transmission to automatic for the first time. You way more intuitive, but you still had to learn a new mechanism. You still had to like understand how it was going to operate.
Like, I don't have to do this no more.
But and I'm not saying that. Well, whatever. I think regulations are often whack as hell. Like every time I'm on an airplane and they're giving the same damn speech before we get to go, and they're talking about what's coming from the compartments and all that stuff. I'm like, can I just hit I agree and we just move on? Like, because there's just so much like red tape.
Well, because now that you've learned it is all.
Right, but is that what you want for a car too? It's like you can't get in the car yet. You have to like look at a tutorial before you get in the damn car or whatever. It's
And
not
a
even
drunk
your
guy
car.
has to do it.
Right, it's not even your car. It's just
Ultimately, I think that the lawsuit has grounds because anything in a beginning adoption of something like new, like is going to need to go. It's like Trunks didn't have glow in the dark emergency, like release open things until
Kids got kidnapped.
exactly, but like you weren't, when you were manufacturing, I'm guessing they weren't thinking like, yo, dude, everybody's going to start getting kidnapped in these trunks. We got to put, it wasn't until terrible things happened, probably a lawsuit happened. And then it's like, all right, we need to put these like emergency escape handles that glow in the dark in there.
Yeah, we could cut it off.
Tragic things have to happen in order for like the more appropriate things to be developed is all. So like Tesla's probably going to have to pay some sort of settlement. And I think it's right that
And then maybe all cars moving forward have a manual. Something.
yeah, it's something that's more intuitive. I think it's gonna have to happen.
Well, they already had the manual thing. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, do you paint it? Like, do you make it glow in the dark? Do you like?
Something.
Or maybe if the car is hot or whatever, reach a certain temperature, all doors just automatically open.
I like that.
So in Vegas, all the car doors.
Yeah, just pop right open.
Until that turns into another, lawsuit when the door flings open and hits somebody in the head. Yeah.
Or it flings open and just you're driving on the highway.
Why can't we just have a engine, 4 seats, frame? That's it. Let's go.
Toyota.
That's one of the weirdest things is that we can't have like affordable trucks here that are like mini. I don't know why. There's like weird regulations.
Ours is mainly collision
Oh.
because we go so fast here.
Well, we still also have the smart cars and stuff here.
No, I think what he's talking about is like there's these really sought after group of trucks that are available like in Japan or Australia or whatever. We can't have them here just because we have freeways that go 75, 80 or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, what's truly the difference between something like
Like a
that
Mini
versus like one of those
Cooper,
smart cars?
No, smart cars are actually super strong and super safe because they're actually built in by Mercedes.
They're actually super strong, super safe, and they're built by Mercedes.
Okay, so if
So
Mercedes
Toyota's
makes
not
a
gonna
really
be super
small
strong and safe?
small truck, like the new Amazon project, the Slate or whatever, is that what it's called?
The truck, yeah.
Those things are super small.
Yeah.
Because they're customizable. You can like add a snug top, basically turn it into an SUV. You can make it kind of like a hatchback or whatever.
Starting as 30 Gs.
Yeah, but it can also just be a truck bed. But they're also really small.
Because those mini trucks, you could get them for like $6,000. It's fucking cheap, dude. And then they use them like as a work truck.
Oh, that's why they can't be here.
Maybe it's gonna be,
Undercut big trucks.
Maybe.
By the way, I don't think this lawsuit has no grounds. I just think that sometimes we go a little far when something tragic happens and we end up doing silly things.
Yeah.
It already has a manual thing. Now you can't have like a design if it looks a certain way. Like, I don't know about that.
And the lawyer's probably going to be like, hey, there was obviously a manual door, blah, 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 blah. But because they're under the influence, it might have countered that.
Impair their judgment.
Impair their judgment on.
Yeah, I think it's not gonna work because they're gonna blame that they're on cocaine and
Exactly.
And it might still, at the very least, turn into one of those things that maybe the suit, maybe the people who are filing the suits won't get exactly what they want, but like in order to compromise, Tesla may also have to make an adjustment to the intuitiveness of the manual handles.
I'm personally fine with it because I've looked like an absolute retard getting out of Teslas before because I don't know where the hell the handle is or nothing. So I'm fine with it. But so yeah, I take it back. I'm fine with it.
I'd rather have a horse.
Way more manual.
Whoa, deja vu.
You got deja vu right now?
You heard Joe say he'd rather have a horse before?
The exactly same shit.
Really?
Yeah, this is crazy.
What happened next?
We cut.
That's all right there.